We'll start off in the tropics where we're pretty quiet. That's certainly good news. This is what's left of Fernand, but no tropical activity is expected over the next 7 days. So relatively quiet conditions in the Atlantic. Hair and dust starting to kick up a little bit in the eastern part of the Atlantic. So that's one of the factors in keeping things quiet. Has been a little bit busy though, especially over the past few weeks. You remember Aaron and Fernand, and so far we've had 6 named storms. Here are those names of the storms, at least so far. Fernand, the last one, and Gabrielle will be the next named storm when we do have that next one, because we know it's coming eventually. We're going to be heading towards the peak of hurricane season on September 10th. So that is the traditional peak. Once we get past there, at least on average, the activity does start to decrease a little bit. You know, it's a little bit more of a peak there in October, but the season's a very long season, June 1st through November 30th. Pollen seems to be a very long season here in South Carolina. It's ragweed and grasses causing you some seasonal allergy issues. If you are suffering at this point, kind of in this medium range, both today and tomorrow. Yesterday, we did manage to make it to 91 degrees. At this point, looks like that'll be our last 90-degree day of August. Kind of a hard thing to believe. Temperatures have been a little bit below normal so far for the month of August. 89 degrees on Sunday. We were in the upper 70s and low 80s Friday and Saturday. So as far as those 90-degree days are concerned, we've only had 7 for 2025, at least this month in August. The lowest amount of 90-degree days, 1889. That year we only had 3. 1967 we only had 5. And at this point we've only had 7 90-degree days. That would be tied for third. So kind of an odd stat there. The records for today, they're going to be safe. 101, that was set 2 years ago in 2023. The record low is 54, set in 1952, and record rainfall way back in 1995, 30 years ago. I was a freshman at USC at that point. Christy's just shaking her head. You weren't born yet?
Not 95.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Making me feel old.
Sorry.
Later today, we do expect a good bit of sunshine. We'll call it mainly sunny skies as we do enjoy the lower than normal humidity levels. Maybe a passing cloud tonight. As we work our way into Wednesday, we do expect a good bit of sunshine, and then gradually as we go into Thursday, the clouds will increase. One thing you will see, our forecast model tries to paint in a stray shower early in the day on Thursday. At this point, we're going to keep things dry, but later in the day on Thursday, I do believe there's going to be at least a chance for some rainfall, especially in the southern half of the Midlands, and it looks like those rain chances do continue into Friday. As far as rainfall is concerned over the next 7 days, the highest amounts appear to be along the coastal region of South Carolina. If you get a little bit closer to the Midlands and then into the upstate, the chances for rain, at least the amount of rain, appears to be a little bit smaller. High temperatures today in the mid to low 80s. Our average is close to 90 degrees, so temperatures running below average. We'll have a little bit of a breeze out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tonight, those traditionally cooler spots may drop into the upper 50s, low 60s elsewhere, so a little bit cooler than normal for your Wednesday morning. Wednesday afternoon, expecting highs in the mid-80s. We'll be in the mid-80s on Thursday, low to mid-80s on Friday, but there will be that opportunity for some showers. And then as we do look ahead towards the last weekend of August 2025 and the holiday weekend, temperatures will be in the low to mid-80s Saturday, Sunday, and Labor Day. At this point, only small chances for rain those 3 days. A little bit of a disturbance swings through the Midlands, so something to continue to watch. But at this point, not expecting a washout, but there will be at least a chance for some rain Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and obviously that chance for rain on Friday as well. Myrtle Beach forecast, small chance for rain on Saturday, maybe a little bit of rain on Sunday. High temperatures in the low 80s towards the Grand Strand, and in Charleston, high temperatures in the low 80s over the weekend. There will be the possibility for some scattered showers and maybe even a thunderstorm on Sunday. And then as we do look ahead towards Labor Day on Monday, high temperatures in the low 80s with only a small chance of rain in Charleston. The Greenville forecast, once again, a little bit of rain is going to be possible on Friday, maybe a shower on Sunday. Mid 80s on Friday, low to mid 80s on Saturday, right around 80 degrees Sunday and Monday as well. Looking ahead, 8 to 14 days out, this would be September 2nd through September 8th. Cooler than normal conditions are going to stick around. So cooler than normal conditions for a large part of the south. You have to go down towards the southern part of Georgia and into Florida to find warmer than normal conditions, at least in our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. We also expect wetter than normal conditions during that same time frame. So cooler than normal and wetter than normal 8 to 14 days from now. You can always follow me on these social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Occasionally I'll put some junk on TikTok every once in a while. Junk is the appropriate word. College football only 4 days away. Labor Day 6 days away. Patriot Day 16 days away. And if you're really looking kind of far ahead, Halloween is 66 days from today.